everyone, and welcome back to Art a la Carte. This video I'm going to challenge myself to do 25 different flower doodles. So let's get started. Just to answer a couple of questions that I know I will get asked, the pen that I'm using is a liquid stylus pen, and I got this at one of my local stores. I think you can find this online. If I can find it, I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. This is a great pen for just having fun doodling with, but I would not use it if you're going to use markers or paints with this, as it is water soluble and will smudge and smear. So if you're just doing inking, this is a great pen to use. So my first flower I'm going to doodle is just going to be kind of a regular little daisy. So I'm going to start with a little circle for the center and then loop around. So there we go, first little daisy. Number two, I'm going to take similar to that, but when I come in, I'm going to put little V's on the very end of each of these little petals, but keeping them super long, making a fancy daisy. Number three, I'm going to make just a regular flower, again a circle in the middle, but instead of making long petals, I'm going to make short little fat ones. So usually with these you get about 5, maybe 6, depending on how big you make the petals. And to give them a little bit of detail, I'm going to put a little bit of marks in the center to kind of give them little wrinkles. So keeping with this same theme, I'm going to do the same thing over again. But I'm again going to put just a small little kind of rounded V in the center. And it will make a little bit of a cherry blossom. The next one, I'm going to do little heart shapes. And you can also put little accents of leaves behind your flowers if you want to, kind of peeking out. Next, I'm going to take and make a little circle for this one. I'm going to make kind of like a trillium. So I'm going to make a petal that comes out into a point, and I'm going to do 3 of these. And then they have little leaves that poke out the back side. Next, I'm going to do one similar to that. But I make them all flower petals. This next one, I'm going to make a little petal, and I'm going to put very tiny little petals coming around it. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to build flower petals behind those. And darken in the center. Now I'm going to do one where I have a larger center. I'm going to do some lines coming down from top to bottom and side to side. I'm going to put large pointed leaves all the way around. For our second variation of flower petal, we're going to make smaller petals that come out to a point. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So for our 12th flower, I'm going to start off with a little dot, and I'm going to curve up a line and almost bring it all the way in. But I'm going to bring out another one, curve that one up, almost bring it in. For 13, I'm going to start with a circle and put a circle around that circle. So number 14, I'm going to start with a little squiggly line and bring down the sides to a U shape, and then bring down the edges. Another version we can have is like a teardrop. And then bring 2 side teardrops behind it. For a bit of a tulip. Another tulip we can have with some little ruffly edges. And you can even do a nice little heart-shaped tulip. Or again, another cartoony kind of looking flower. Okay, so now I'm going to make this little V shape. I'm going to bring this up here on this side. This one I'm going to start with kind of a wiggly circle shape and bring it down on one end. For a daffodil, for an easier daffodil, you can just do that too. So for this one, we're going to start with a little squiggly line. We're just going to make little bumps all the way around, and we're just going to keep building that up farther and farther and farther out, keeping them tiny. Until we get the size we want. And we can add some little leaves on that. Another one we can try is one that has little tufts here. Make like a little kind of leaf pattern coming out, and then put a whole bunch of these moving out. And some nice dots for a little bit of a, so it looks like a dandelion that's just turning into the puff part. Draw a circle on a little kind of stick and put lines coming out all around it with dots all around it. And you have another kind of dandelion puff. And our final one, I'm going to draw some leaves kind of coming up like this, or petals, and inside, getting a little bit smaller as they come, and then wrapping kind of a Pac-Man shape underneath it for a water lily. And there we go, 25 doodle flowers that are super easy to do. So these are great if you're doing little illustrations for a coloring book or a greeting card, or just having fun doodling on paper and stuff like that. If you're brand new to this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future videos. And as always, God bless you guys, and thanks for drawing with me. Bye-bye!